Hey guys, it's Dana and it's Tuesday, so I want to talk about money today and I want to talk about potatoes. And the reason they go together is because in the month of February, I'm going to do a potato challenge, which means I'm going to eat the bulk of my calories from potatoes. Number one, because potatoes are very inexpensive in the United States. And number two, because I'm focusing really heavily on my health in 2017. And I've been following Dr. McDougall and the Starch Solution, if you saw that video of mine. And Dr. McDougall says that the potato is a complete food. And I've also been watching just like any other documentary about health, eating, weight loss on Netflix. I think I've seen every single one and didn't realize there were so many. I'm losing track of all the names of them because I've seen so many at this point. But almost all of them talk about how a focus on plant-based foods is really important to your health and also to preventing cancer. And the potato, there was another YouTuber, his channel is SpudFit, and he lives in Australia, I believe, and he ate only potatoes for an entire year, and he did have a doctor track his health, and he wasn't deficient in any vitamins, minerals, or protein. He was perfectly healthy and he felt great. He felt like he wasn't depriving himself while he was eating these potatoes. And I'm not planning to do it for a whole year. I'm just going to do it for a month, for the month of February, because for me, that's like heart month with Valentine's Day. It's about love, and I'm working on loving myself and taking good care of myself. And so I thought February would be a great time to do this. Plus, it's a shorter month. It's only 28 days. So that's a good thing. But I'm a little worried I'm going to get really sick of potatoes. But like I said, I'm not going to only eat potatoes. And there are some other YouTubers who have signed on to sort of do this challenge with me, which I'm really excited about. So hopefully we can help to support each other while we're going through this. And you're welcome to join in too if you would like to. But like I said, it's not just potatoes. You can add spices, salt, pepper, vegetables. Just don't cook your vegetables in oil. You want to steam them to add them. And so it's not, I'm hoping it'll be okay. But I've already started to eat potatoes, incorporate them more and more into my diet this month. So I'm having, mashed potatoes, baked French fries, cut them up into fries. I'm putting them into a crock pot with some vegetable stock and a few, carrots. And it's been good. Like I feel like I'm satisfied and I don't feel hungry, and so I think it's going to be okay, and I'm excited to see how much weight I can lose, but also how much less money I can spend. So I had gone out to the store and picked up some potatoes, and I spent like $16 on what I bought. And so like I said, potatoes are not that expensive in the United States anyway right now. Depending on where you live, they might be more expensive, but if you follow Dave Ramsey, he always jokes about how, like, when you're trying to get out of debt, you're going to eat your rice and beans and rice. Like, that's all you're going to be eating. And that's like your budget-friendly meal, right? I did a video talking about at that time what our rice and beans meals were for our family, meaning that they were inexpensive. And so I think I might be a potato girl and not a rice and beans girl. We are the Ryans, which is Irish. So there has been a lot of cases in history where people have eaten only potatoes, speaking of the Irish, and they are perfectly healthy. And so for 1 month, for 28 days, I'm not concerned about my protein levels or anything. It's just 1 month. And I am going to have my doctor, I have a doctor's appointment today, and I had labs done. So I'm going to make sure that I'm staying healthy while doing this. But I'm excited about it. I think it's going to really help. I'm just doing it for me, not for the kids or Jim, just for me. But I'm going to track how much money I'm saving, how much money I'm spending on the potatoes that I'm buying for the month, for the week. And so I'm interested to see how much in our budget that helps, extra money that we have from me doing this, and also how I feel. Am I feeling okay? Am I feeling healthy, mentally, physically, and all that stuff? So I hope, that some of you will join in if you would like to. Just make sure that you're being careful with your health, seeing your doctor if you need to, and we'll see how this goes in the month of February. And if you have any questions, let me know down below. I I am definitely going to link up the other channels who are participating in this with me, so you can follow them as well to see how they're doing and see at the end of it how they felt and how much money they saved by eating potatoes, majority of their calories from potatoes. I'm not saying all potatoes. You know, we're not adding in cakes and stuff like that, but, you know, add in some vegetables if you need to, along with your potatoes and spices, like I said. So that's it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if it's your first time here, and I will talk to you in the next video. I don't know how my editing quality is going to be with this video. I might not edit it at all because my laptop had some water spilled on it by the kids, and I took it into the Apple store. I went to the Genius Bar. It was my first time ever going to the Genius Bar. I made an appointment. I went in. I was very uncomfortable in there, but they looked at it and they opened it up and they said it was all waterlogged and it would cost like $750 to fix it. So I said, no, forget it. So I don't know how I'm going to upload this. If you're seeing it, then I figured out a way, but it's going to be a while till I can get a new laptop. So we can save up for that or figure out something to do. All right? Because I'm not financing a new one. No. Okay. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye.